Click that like and subscribe button and go sign up on superchargedstocks.com and let's keep you notified.
Good morning, it's Andrew of Supercharged Stocks. Today we're speaking with Graham Harris, President, CEO, and Director of Blackmountain Gold USA. A lot of you will know Mr. Harris from his role as Senior VP over at Canaccord. He was also a partner at Yorkton Securities. He's raised over $400 million directly from venture capital projects. He's founder of Cap-Ex Iron Ore and founding director of M2 Cobalt Corp. And also many, especially lately, have known him from Millennial Lithium. This venture is a gold venture in Arizona. And he's taking the team from Millennial and putting it towards this new project. This is what to look at. Let's go talk to Graham Harris. Okay, good morning, everyone. Pleased to have Graham Harris here. It's wonderful to see you. How's your day going?
So good, Andrew. It's a beautiful day here in Vancouver. That's because it's summer.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But you found this opportunity, and this is an exciting opportunity because you're bringing a great jurisdiction, an amazing team, and a new venture to Blackmountain Gold USA. And we really want to highlight this because, as far as from my concern, it fits that model of you've got the right product, the right team in the right jurisdiction. Lots can happen. So let's you take it away.
Okay, thanks, Andrew. I mean, this Blackmountain Gold USA came about a couple of years ago. I've been working with Farhad Abbasov and Peter McLean and at Millennial Lithium, and we've had a lot of success developing an asset from ground up grassroots exploration all the way through to PEA and bankable feasibility. And I expect to see some pretty exciting news here in the very, very short term. We wanted to position ourselves, given the massive liquidity injection from the Fed. We thought there might be an opportunity in the gold sector. We're a little old school. We don't know what to do in the Bitcoin sector, so we just left it alone. We didn't know what to do in the weed sector, so we left that alone. But the gold sector, we do know what to do with. And given the, like I said, liquidity injection, we thought, gold would be a good place to be over the coming years. So we really positioned ourselves to get involved in a gold play, and we developed a gold company, and we specifically set up Blackmountain Gold USA as a gold company and as a vehicle for us to participate in, hopefully, the rising price of gold. Now, it's one thing to have a vehicle, but what we needed was an asset. And what we did was we searched over the last couple of years all around the world. Between myself and Farhad, we've been involved in projects. If you name the place, we've probably either been there or looked at something there. So we looked all over, and fortunately enough, the asset that we liked was in a great jurisdiction, the US of A and Arizona. We're not used to working in such mining-friendly places. Our last one was in Argentina. We've been everywhere. Farhad's last one was Ethiopia. So USA, good old USA, we're quite excited to find this in America. And it's a great location, great jurisdiction. The project itself had been with a couple old timers for around 60 to 70 years. And they sort of kept it as a private deal, tried to develop this project and set it up as a private mining company. They developed a couple 100,000 ounces of oxide. And they set the whole mining operation up, put in $15 million, put in all the construction equipment, built the pad, and it was set to go. This is back in about 2007, 2008. But basically, they ran out of steam and ran out of money. Gold was low. They were getting old. They'd been about 75, 80. And this fell into the hands of some people we knew, and it had been M3 Metals, and they couldn't really do anything with it. So they had a big iron ore project. So we managed to joint venture that 100% into Blackmountain Gold USA. Now, what's not interesting to us and what was interesting to them is, a 20,000 ounce a year oxide heap leach operation. That's not going to excite us. That's not going to excite the market. And that's not what got us interested in the project. What got us interested is that, they've only drilled to 100 feet in this project because they were just focusing on the top surface oxide material to, whatever they could scoop and shovel onto the pad and get that commercial production for them. What we did see was, given the regional geology and sort of what we saw on site was sort of, it looked like the deposit is stacked. So we actually think that, you know, you might see the top 100 feet, but we think it folds and stacks and stacks. And the only way to understand or to know for sure if that's going to happen is to drill it. But we have a good project with great gold showings in a great jurisdiction. And we're excited to get the opportunity to drill this thing over the coming 6 to 12 months.
That's it in a nutshell. Is that you've got the team, you've got the great jurisdiction. It's gold. I don't think anyone needs to make the case for gold. I know, and you'd be hard pressed to find people that don't think it has a strong future as well. And I don't even.
Well, no, if you're under 20 and you know there's no gold's useless. You want Bitcoin, and
yeah,
or Dogcoin or whatever they call it, or
the Dogecoin. Yeah,
Dogecoin. I think it'll end up being called Dogcoin.
Yeah, I think it might. Yeah, those. I mean, I even look at some of those meme stocks and I think, okay, great, you've got a bunch of young people interested in the market somewhat. You know, we can somehow, you know, get them some free education, tell them how the market works, and get them turned over to the real stuff. All the better. But right now, it is a little bit. It's chaotic times, but that's also a bigger case for gold. That whenever you have times for so chaos and misinformation and this and that, we don't know where the dollar is going. We don't know if there's going to be a U.S. hegemony. We don't know what's happening with cryptos. That listen, let's go back to the things we need to make everything. Let's go get back to the ground. Whoever has those core materials, they're sitting pretty well.
Right, and I agree. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say Bitcoin's one thing or another because I just don't understand it. I don't know, but I do know that there's always going to be a place for gold, and I think in the super inflationary times, which we see right now, are going to transpire. I think that our bet is that gold will move up, and if we're positioned in a good gold asset, the investors will do well. And I think, given our track record, if people will back us and invest in this company, we will build it. And we're pretty cognizant about structure. I've been doing this for 40 years. I understand that stock structure is very important. This company is structured extremely well. It's a brand new company. We just did the first round of financing last year at 40 cents, raised $5 million. Stock's been trading 40 to 50 cents, and we will start to focus on the project now that we can move on a little bit from Millennial. We've taken that as far as we can, and now we can really focus on Blackmountain Gold. And what one of the issues is permitting, and because of COVID, we're getting it's slow at the Bureau of Land Management. So we just have to work through the times as we're presented with them, and as long as people are patient, we will get there.
Excellent. And that's the thing to keep in mind, is that there's things out of our hands. That permitting is one of them. But once that's raring to go, you've identified some of the key areas, and you've got the plan ready to go. It's just a matter of getting the permitting done.
Exactly. And bear in mind, I mean, this thing was a fully permitted mine operation.
Yeah.
It was ready to go. So we're just, revisiting, reapplying for some of the licenses. So we don't see any impediment to getting the permits or anything we want to do on this property. It has been permitted in the past. So the operation still exists. If you fly down there today or look at our website, you'll see the pictures and you'll see the mining equipment on site. And the thing was really, literally ready to be turned on at the time. They just ran out of steam and money. And these guys were turned into the, 75, 80. They started this thing when they were like you, young, full of piss and vinegar. And, after 20, 30 years, you just, timing is everything.
Yes. And also I can understand the argument too, of people going, you know what, I would like to have my own, if I could have a heap leach and I could basically print my own money and I could just go there, turn it on. And to some people it sounds like it's an easy thing. Like, listen, I can go do it. It's like, mining's never easy. And, your biggest bang for the buck is finding people that are going to go look deeper, because if you're just going to scramble around at the surface or the first couple 100 feet, it's a tough go. Yeah,
and that's a private operation. I'm sure everybody's watched Gold Rush, right? These guys are in the Klondike. They're making what a million ounce. I don't think it gets to $1 million ounces. They're $1 to $2 million a year operations if you're lucky, and then after costs and everything else, it's a private enterprise where you get 200 grand, I get 200 grand. That's not to sneeze at, but that's not what our investors going to ask for, and that's not what we're about. We've developed Millennial as an example. We took it from a 10 million market cap to 380 million market cap, and right now we have about a 10 million market cap on BMG, and we fully plan to make this thing a big company. We're not here for 20,000 ounces a year. That's not going to excite the people that we're talking to, or the people we want to bring in, which would be the majors. What we see is potential for 1 million plus ounces on this property, and that's what we want to develop. And if it's there, then you're going to get the multiple in the stock, and you're going to get the interest of the majors.
Well, that's excellent. I mean, once again, thank you. Really appreciate it. It hits all those check marks. It's a team that has a track record of delivering, has the right way to structure the company so that people can make money in it. That's a big part of this as well. In the right jurisdiction with gold, that people kind of get that if they're paying any attention to the mining sector. So if you're looking for a company to at grassroots right now, that's just getting ready to do some work here, this is certainly a great opportunity to look at in a great mining jurisdiction. I want to really thank you, Mr. Harris, for spending time and kind of helping us and educating us a bit. And we're going to be watching, obviously, to see what's happening with your development in the story.
Well, thanks, Andrew. Anytime, just reach out. I'm always available to answer questions, and look forward to talking to you in the future.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay. Thanks, Andrew.
Bye-bye.